Yes, good afternoon wherever you are listening to me. My name is Ogumefun Emmanuel, and this afternoon I'll be speaking in respect to a theme that was given to me. I was given the Church of Christ, and I was given some content that I'm to cover. So I will try to run through the content, and I'll open up the comment box if you have any question that you may want to ask. The content number one stated that what is a denomination? That's what I'm expected to provide an answer to. But let me quickly put us back a bit. The word denomination is not in the Bible. It is a word created by some African church father when Christianity was first given. And let me quickly explain this to us. The body of Christ is one. But the word denomination was carved out based on some doctrinal differences that all these churches has. And I'll give you just one instance. For instance, when we talk about the Eucharist of the body of Christ, that is the Lord's Last Supper, some denomination believes that it turns into the body of Christ real after praying over it. Some believe that no, it is just a bread, which symbolizes what Jesus Christ did, that it is just a symbolical, not the real sense of it. And these doctrines make some of them to differ and makes them to be carved out as a denomination. But note this, they have some areas of similarities. But the differences among some set of believers makes them to be referred to as a denomination. But the word denomination is not in the Bible. I proceed. I was also told to talk about why do we go to church when God is everywhere. Note this, the Bible stated that we should not forsake the fellowship of the brethren. Why? That one has answered it. The essence why we come together is to fellowship, for fellowshipping. But if you say you want to stay back, you don't want to belong to a local church, you are very wrong. You are not fulfilling the mandate of Christ. Take note of this. In the whole world, we have just two churches, the local church and the universal church. The word Catholic simply means universal. So regardless of your denomination, regardless of your parish, you still belong to a universal church. Now I proceed to the third part. We talked about, is it compulsory for women to cover their heads? Which dictate is this? Is it of Christ or of Paul? Now, when we read through the pages of the Bible, there are some culture enculturation, some culture inclination that we find on the pages of the Bible. Take note, the first recipients of the Old Testament were Jews. The same applicable to the New Testament. Now, in their culture, it is believed that a woman is not expected to open down her head. Her head rather. And on that note, the culture was later transferred back into the church. So that is not actually a base for discussion. But these things are some of the parts that form a denomination doctrines. Some doctrines believe that you can open down your heads. Some believe that you should not open down your heads. But does this really affect the salvific work of Christ? I pray the Lord in His infinite mercy will interpret His word to us. Thank you and God bless you. I remain Ogumefun Emmanuel Timidayo.